Hey guys, so as you may know, I run my African cichlid tank on a hang-on back filter, and there's nothing wrong with that. It works fine. It's a little bit loud, but it works. However, when my aunt was rehoming her red-eared slider turtle and its tank, I managed to go ahead and pick up the Fluval 306 from her. She just gave it to me for free because she no longer needed it. It's in really good condition. It came with everything. I grabbed all the hoses and intake strainers. I'm going to go ahead and bleach the intake strainers and output just to make sure everything looks like it's brand new. These hoses are, like I said, hoses were included. I went ahead and took them, but they are cut in a super weird way for the turtle, so the intake is super short and the output is super long. So I just went ahead on Amazon and I spent $17 and I ordered a new hose. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the canister. So here's the canister itself. I'm sure you've seen a canister filter before. It's pretty basic. I'm going to go ahead and clean the inside. I already cleaned most of it out. I'm going to go ahead and clean it up, and then I'm going to go ahead and bleach these intake pieces. As you can see, pretty dirty. And then I'll go ahead and set it all up and show you what I have inside of it. Alright, so the hoses showed up and we're ready to install the canister. But first things first, we need to remove the old hang-on back filter. This hang-on back filter is super loud and I just don't like it anymore. So I'm going to take this hang-on back filter, put it on that tank. That hang-on back filter will go away and the canister will run this tank. So let's switch those over. Alright, the other hang-on back filter is hooked up to this tank, much quieter than the other filter that was on there. Now we're going to start plumbing the canister filter. So I did say, like I said, I went ahead and picked up the new tubing and it came in the mail. Here it is. There's the two ends. There's the other side. I'm basically just going to stretch it out completely even and then make a cut right here, just so we're even all the way across. In case I do want to use this filter on another tank, I can. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is cut it, and then we'll plug in the intake and outtake pipes. Now we have two even hoses, and I'm just going to go ahead and push the intake and outtake on to each one of these. Intake and outtake are on. Now I'm just going to go ahead and use the included brackets and hang these on the back of the tank. Intake and output installed right over there in the tank. The output is pointed this way to try to get better water circulation. As the intake sucks from down here, the output will blow out here. So now I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I'm going to actually put inside the canister itself. Then we'll hook it all up and plug it in. So now I'm going to go ahead and talk about what I'm actually putting in the canister. So we obviously have our 4 sponges right there. Then next up we have our tray. Down here is the Fluval biofoam. Up top is some ceramic rings. I'm going to go ahead and place that down as basket number 1. Basket number 2 is just some biomedia, some stuff that was in the old filter, and some C-Chem Purigen for some chemical filtration. And the last basket is going to be some pinky filter media on the bottom for a fine polishing pad, as well as some more biomedia stuff that was in the other filter. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and take the cover, pop the cover on, and that's pretty much it for the filter. So now we're just going to go ahead, stick our top on right here, Fluval 306 once again. We're just going to go ahead and lock it up. And we are ready to connect our hoses. So let's go under the stand. So the filter fits perfectly in the stand. Now I'm going to go ahead and take these hoses once I can untangle them. This one right here, just to check, is the outtake. So where it says out right here on the filters, where out is going to go and in is going to go on the other one. So we're just going to go ahead and push these on and screw them in. So I just went ahead and hand tightened both of them, and that's it. We're just going to push this white thing up and down and prime up our filter. So we are primed up and water is flowing. So that is pretty much it for the video. So far, the canister filter is doing great. The tank's not any clearer than my hang-on back filter was, but it is quieter, so I can't complain. As you can see, If you get inside the stand, you can hear it a little bit, but it's still much, much quieter. So once again, thank you to my aunt. I really, really appreciate this. That's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Good